Why do people keep recommending the Omen? Well, in this Breacher's Gun Stats video, you're about to find out. This is a list of the 7 things we'll be covering, so be sure to stick around so you don't miss a thing. Number 1. The cost. The Omen costs 1,100 points. You can put every attachment on the Omen. This means the sight for 75 points, the laser for 100 points, a suppressor for 50, a foregrip for 75, and an extra mag for 150. The foregrip reduces vertical recoil and little to no horizontal recoil that I could tell from my testing. The extended mags gives you an extra 5 shots in each clip for the Omen. The Omen with full upgrades comes down to 1,550 points, with the choice to leave off certain features like a laser and a sight. Number 2. The grip. The Omen has a standard two-handed grip with a pretty short range between your hands compared to rifles. The shorter distance makes maneuvering it around corners slightly easier. It is of note that as of the time of this video, if you do not buy a foregrip with the Omen, your player hand model will cover half of your ammo and health counter. I'll bet you can imagine the situations this could interfere with. And if it gets patched, then this video deserves a pat on the back. Number 3. Ammo count and reload time. The Omen has 20 to 25 shots per magazine, with 60 to 75 extra shots depending if you bought the extended mag or not. This gives you a total of 80 to 100 bullets. This is the smallest magazine out of the other SMGs, and one you will be wishing you didn't shoot blindly at a wall with. The Omen's reload time is 0.52 seconds. Number 4. The fire rate. The Omen has the fastest fire rate in the game with 16 rounds per second. This means your magazine will disappear in 1.25 seconds. You will have to consciously take care between encounters to reload because it's unlikely you will save many shots between enemies. Number 5. Recoil. Fun fact I gathered while testing, if you buy a foregrip, it keeps the stability bonus while you one-hand the gun. Although, no sane person's gonna do that. To find the Omen's recoil, I went frame by frame of my footage to analyze it. The recoil of the Omen starts with a lot of vertical recoil, then tapers a bit to the left for the first 8 shots. From this point on, there will be very little vertical recoil. On shots 9 to 12, the recoil spikes hard to the right. The 13th and 14th shots go left and right, marking the furthest point to the right you will reach. The last 6 shots will slowly taper back to the left around where your initial 8 burst was. If you bought the extended mag, your final 5 shots are mainly vertical and hardly noticeable from that point on. As I mentioned before, if you buy a foregrip, this will reduce the initial 8 shots and the last 5 if you have an extended mag. This is because it only affects the vertical recoil. Seeing as the first few rounds of a cartridge matter the most in a fight, the foregrip could be worth the expense. Before I move on to the damage, I want to sincerely thank everyone who has supported my channel by leaving kind and helpful comments. The small compliments mean a lot to small creators and has helped me keep my passion and momentum going, even when reality hits me hard in the face. There is something truly beautiful about watching your creation grow and shape itself into something you're proud of. So I truly appreciate the time you guys give to watching my videos. Moving on, number 6, damage. In close quarters combat, the Omen does 16 damage to the limb, 18 damage to the chest, and 54 damage to the head. While shooting through a wall, it does 8 damage to the limb, 9 damage to the chest, and 27 damage to the head. While firing the gun at longer ranges, you will see around 4 points of damage drop. The time to kill of the Omen is 0.31 seconds. This is the fastest time out of the SMGs, but the RPCs is only behind it by 1/100th of a second. Number 7. Range. It's recommended not to get in gunfights at long ranges with this gun. However, if you find yourself stuck in one, I found the most success using my shots in bursts. This will make the recoil almost only vertical, resulting in better aim. Other than that, if you master the recoil of the Omen, it will only take a couple shots to the head to put your enemy down whichever range you find yourself in. Overall, the Omen is going to be the best SMG for skilled players who nearly place all of their shots. The cost to effective ratio is just amazing. I found myself keeping this gun throughout multiple rounds and still getting a couple kills per round. While the damage is quite low, the fire rate does make up for that downside. Due to its cheapness, you will be able to afford many gadgets and traps, which makes it an excellent choice for revolters. Thanks so much for watching. If you're wondering how other guns compare to the Omen, check out my other gun stats videos. Take care.